Yo, yo.
Man, your boy's body is aching, man. I got a little ache on me, man. It ain't bad, but it's just a little ache. You know what I'm saying?
What was it from?
Man, we was I be coaching my son's basketball team, man. So the other
Okay.
night, last night, we had an unexpected, impromptu game where it was the parents versus the children.
Oh, wait. I didn't expect it to go this way. Okay, so you was
Yeah.
on the court. You was on the
I
court.
was on the court. I was on the court.
Playing against the
I told
kids.
you I was thinking about my old man league and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I learned some
For sure.
things, you know what I'm saying? I learned some things about myself. I learned, still ain't in shape. I learned some of my coordination ain't what it once was. And when I
Yeah.
say coordination, I just mean like gauge of distance and things like
Gauge of
that.
distance, quickness of
Yeah.
time,
A couple of them
timing and stuff
passes
like that. Timing.
wasn't high enough. They wasn't quite far enough,
Yeah.
Greetings, Nikki.
All that
But
stuff. Depth
I
perception,
started learning that
timing.
about myself. And today, I was fine for the most part. My other coach came in, he was like, man, my knees hurting. I felt it in my hips, which is a weird thing. It's like, man, why I got achy hips today? Like old
Yeah.
man hips.
Yeah. Yeah. You understand
So
how that pound is different for us now, man. Running up and down the
yeah,
court, just that running. Your
yeah,
back, hips, knees, plantar fasciitis, all that good stuff. Bottom of
yeah,
your feet hurting.
yeah. So luckily I ain't hurting in none of them spots other than just the hips, but I guess I did a little too much jumping for my own good. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna just play it cool, but for some reason the ball just kept finding its way to me. I was just waiting for the rebound. So I'm like, I'm having to lead the break and stuff, And it was like a lot, it was weird because it was like 20 kids, 25 kids on the court
Oh
versus like
shoot.
8 adults. We were doing that full court. So I'm getting 6 and 17 off the rebound, full court pressing. It's like this
Uh-huh.
is stressful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, getting
I
full
don't even
court
trust
press
my
by
handles
kids.
right now. So
Yeah, man.
yeah,
Hey,
man.
look, they run up and down the court, man. So were you running full steam? Like, was it full effort or was like jog up and down the court? Was y'all really
I
trying
was
to give it to
jogging a
them?
little bit, but I couldn't jog but so much because once again it was like 20 to 25 kids on the floor. So they pressing full court. So it's like
Okay.
I like to play at my own speed when I hoop. You know what I'm saying? So I never let nobody rush me, but I felt very rushed in that
Rush.
moment to get up
Yeah.
court. So it was like
Yeah.
because I teach my son, play at your own pace, use your
Mhm.
own pace. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody make you control the speed on the floor, the tempo of the court, of the game. But
Yeah.
I couldn't do it in the moment. It was like, yo, it's too many kids out here. I got to hurry up and get across half court and look for the adult that's open because I got to get rid of it. Like, but they didn't want to move around on the floor either because they all old and they didn't expect to do this today. So
Yo,
we all just kind of in our spots and stuff. It's like, so
like
I had
man,
too many turnovers,
I ain't
man. I
moving
didn't
from my
like the
spot. You
amount of
moving from
turnovers
your
I
spot?
had.
You gotta get the ball to me. I ain't coming to you to get to the ball. Get the ball to me.
Right.
I found my
So
spot.
yeah, so I started figuring out where to hide out at, and then when to pop in, when to show up, when to unexpectedly cut to the lane and get a little layup. You know what I'm saying? Get a little short jump shot and stuff. Man, I was
Yeah.
figuring it out. Maybe I pop in for a screen. Maybe I hide out here, and it was all right. I still got the IQ, but I ain't got the physical abilities.
Still
No.
got the IQ. Hey, when you get older, that's what you got to rely on. Kobe did it. MJ, of course. You know what I'm saying? Start relying on the IQ more than the physical attributes. You know, just be a smart player. Know how to get the ball
Yeah,
around. Know when to shoot. When to step it up. When to dial it back. But I tell you that running up and down the court is a different type of win, though. That's a whole
it
different
is.
type of win. Like I can run. You give me 10 miles, I can go run 10 miles. But you have me running back up and down the court like 10 times.
It's a different
I'm done.
endurance, right?
It's a different type of endurance. So you feel like you're
Yeah.
ready for the league? Like you think you can play? You think
Nah.
you can
Hey,
lace it
look,
up?
I'm gonna tell you. No, I'm not quite ready yet. I can get ready. You know what I'm saying? I saw what was good about what I did, and I saw what was bad. But what was hilarious to me was when I left after it was over, I had allergies. Like I, I had a histamine flare up on the court or something.
Yeah. Boy needed some
My
Benadryl.
body, I guess it was the breathing. I had to go to Gemini. Gemini, like, hey
Uh-huh.
man, that actually is kind of common. You know what I'm saying? Once you start getting the blood flowing and you're breathing at a different pattern than what you used
Mhm.
to, you can
Yeah.
have a flare up like that. Where
Yeah.
your allergies kick up. So yeah, You
Okay.
probably won't relate to that because you're still a runner, but yeah, I was at you all day after that.
Sneezing, had some mucus build up, all that good stuff. Body wasn't used to. Body wasn't ready. Like a shock to your
Yeah,
system.
yeah, I was blowing my nose and stuff, man. I'm like, man, where is the Zyrtec at? Katrina Britt, what up?
Hey man, hey, you got to get right. I want to see you in that court. I want to see you in that league, man. I want to see you get to it. I want to see if you can still get busy. I want to see if you can still pin them on the backboard. You got to get right.
Nah.
So you
I'm
ain't pinning nothing
fingertipping
on
the
the
backboard
backboard.
these days. You know what I want to do though? I got to start jumping again because I want to be able to touch the backboard. That's my last goal, is to touch it one last time.
That ain't what you want
Not
to
this.
do.
This is how I get the backboard now.
Nah, you want to put a palm on the backboard. Put a whole palm
That's
on the
it.
backboard.
I ain't got to be able to
look.
grab the rim because that's asking a bit much on these 40-year-old legs and stuff, you know. But if I can get this on it, I'm good.
You know what the problem with jumping is for me now? It's not the going up. It's the concern with the coming down. That's what
sting on it, burn.
Yeah. That's what inhibits me from like my instincts of jumping. It's not the going up. It's the thought process of what's gonna happen when I come down. So I'm like, my body don't want to jump because it's the coming down. Feeling them knees buckle.
The knees. I feel you on that. You know, for me, I don't feel it as much coming down. It's the going up. I feel it in the knees. I feel that initial shock when I put it on the knees when they go up, and I'm like, whoo, but I'm here now. I'm up now.
I'm here now. So, and you just gotta make sure you come down right too. But hey, look, I feel you. I can't do it. I can't do it. Certain physical actions and things, I know when to set out. And hooping just ain't for me no more, man. I can't do it. I go to the gym, I walk by where they hooping at, I peek in, they get into it, and I keep walking.
You ain't got no hoop dreams, bro? Your hoop dreams gone?
They gone. I might try to run a game one of these days. I might just see. Let me see what I got. But as soon as I feel that pain in that knee, I'm trying to cut one way or quick sprint back up and down the court, I'm like, nah, I'm done. As soon as I feel it in the knees.
If you in them environments in the gym, I say go for one. Just run one. But make sure it's the right group though. You got to just check out the group. Be like, all right, I can run with them and get one in.
Yeah, I got to see a couple old heads. Got to see.
Yeah.
Give me 2 or 3 unks, 2 or 3 old heads, and then a few young ones. Yeah. But I got to see some unks and some old heads in there.
Yeah, man. You get you some unks out there, man. I say go for it. You can't be relegated to just horse for the rest of your life. Get you one more.
One more run.
Hey, your son? Has he beat you yet? Y'all do one-on-one? Has he?
No, last time I played him was what, maybe 2 years ago. He did not beat me one-on-one. But I'm not willing to play him now.
You trying to hold on to your record? This is prime. He's supposed to take that. Let him take it.
Yeah. He's supposed to be whooping up on me right now. The boy's
build
17.
His confidence, man. Let him get it.
He's supposed to be whooping up on me. I can't see it, man. I can't let it happen.
Man, you got to get that to him, man.
He's gonna be sitting at my seat at the dinner table, like, hey man, why you in my seat at the dinner table?
Why you eat my big piece of chicken though? Because
I'm the king. I'm gonna come in my room. He laying on my bed, chilling on his phone,
shirt off.
Shirt off. Coming to my bathroom to use my bathroom. See him in my bathroom. Who that in my bathroom? Come on, wash his hands. What up, Dad?
And your sink, just wash his hands. My sink. Dry his hands off on your towel. He's like, boy, if you don't get out of here.
I can't do it.
Man. You deprived him, man.
Try to take my place, man. He can't let him conquer me, man. Not yet. Maybe when he's 20. Hey,
man, my pops didn't give me that either, and neither did my uncle, who was somebody else I hooped with. Neither one of them gave me that opportunity.
It was smart.
I don't like it. I should go take it from him now. I should demand it.
I need that run, Pop. Hey, Pop, I need that run.
I need that run. You owe me. Let's get it now, right now. While I know neither one of us is at our best, you know what I'm saying? But I got more in the tank than you.
I got a little bit more than you do. Hey, I think my pops can probably still beat me. Hey, he can probably still beat me. He can shoot.
One-on-one?
One-on-one. As long as he make it, take it. As long as he shoot, he gonna shoot. He gonna keep hitting. He ain't getting the ball back. I ain't getting the ball back. Well, he might still be able to beat me.
I love to see that footage, man. Y'all need to run that. Yeah, Katrina,
But
Yeah, man,
five
the
years
40s.
ago, 5 years ago, I would have gave my pops one. I would have gave my pops. I would have gave him one 5 years ago. But now I'm just at the point to where I just ain't got it. I know I ain't got it. I ain't got
Hey,
it.
look, man. Well, look, one thing I can be proud of from my experience yesterday, I didn't tear an Achilles, man. I did not tear an Achilles. So
Hey,
you can say that
it's because you condition.
me.
That's why you ain't like these young ballers. You condition. You condition
Yeah,
differently.
man.
You
Yeah.
condition differently.
You,
You good.
yeah. So I got that over the NBA players for sure. I didn't tear an Achilles.
Yeah, man. Speaking of NBA players, we're gonna get into something a little bit later on because we got some acknowledgement to make. But before we acknowledge that, let's acknowledge these sticks, man. Let's talk about these cigars. What we smoking today?
All right. Well, for me, I got a cigar that I've dabbled with in the past. I got the New World. It's a
New
different
World.
band. I don't know the
Okay.
difference in the bands, but I got
Okay.
the Toro version. You know what I'm saying? Aside from that,
Mm-hmm.
but this is what
Mm-hmm.
I got here. So for me, let me give you the rundown on this. This is looks like we Nicaraguan all the way through. Yeah, Nicaraguan through and through, from
Okay.
the wrapper to the origin to the binder to the filler. Yep.
Nice. Nice. Man, you know what New World is for me? Um, you know the West Tampa cigar line
Yeah.
and how we're not able to find, or I think you had the same experience with it, where you're not able to find a good West Tampa just yet. I'm the same way with New World. For some reason, I can't find me a good New World. I don't remember how your experience was last time that you smoked it, but I have not been able to find a New World that I enjoy like through the roof yet, or just even at a pace of where I can smoke this again. So
Yeah.
I like to see how this New World goes.
So now
It's
that's
AJ
interesting what
Fernandez.
you say,
Come
because you
on now.
said you can't find a good one. I feel like that's a little unfair to say that you can't
It
find a
might be.
good West
It might
Tampa
be.
or a
It
good
might
New
be.
World. You can find some solid ones. You just ain't found the one to stand out yet. Is that
Yeah,
what you really
exactly.
saying?
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much to stand out.
Okay.
The one
Yeah.
that return value. That return
Yeah. Because
value.
West Tampa's not a bad stick.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't had a bad one anyway, whenever I mess with any of the from the lines,
Yeah.
but it's just like,
Yeah.
could I do better? Yeah, I can go
Yeah.
do better. So I'm
Can
not
you do
gonna
better?
return to it.
And then, or can I see myself smoking this again? Okay, this was a good smoke for right now, but I'm not
Yeah.
pressed to go get this again.
Yeah, the
I'm not pressed
replay
to get it
value
again.
don't be up through the roof and stuff. So
Mhm.
yeah, like the West Tampas, the New World, they kind of feel like music today a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You
Boy,
hear it, you like it's a little bop, but I ain't never gonna play it. You know what I'm saying? Again,
yeah, no. You ain't gonna
it's
hear that in
all
my
right.
car. I'm
Yeah,
good on
it's all
that.
right.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
But this one here, now
Mhm.
Garcon was following me around. As soon as he saw me walk into the humidor, I could see Garcon cut left and come on behind me. So it's like,
You knew he
come
was
on,
coming. You knew he was
Garcon.
coming.
I just held the door. Come on, I see you coming. Come on through. He came on in with me. And I came in, and I'm looking around. I'm like, ooh, Patron. Well, not Patron, but Padron. I said Patron. I said Padron. I said it out loud to myself. Oh, you looking for Padron? I said, no, I'm trying not to look at Padron, actually. I like
Mhm.
that's too tempting to go just over there and buy something. He was like, yeah, it's so many good ones. I'm like, yeah, they don't miss like that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go somewhere else. And I started roaming, trying to get away from him. And I'm like, you know what? You're gonna bother me. Come on. Come here,
Not the
Garcon.
clap. Not the clap.
Yeah. Come, Garcon. You're gonna bother me. Come do some work. So I'm like, Garcon, tell me a cigar that's underrated, something that is highly slept on. I needed one, and I needed in Maduro. And then he said, how about this New World right here? He was like, this one for the price point. He was like, can't beat it. It's gonna get you everything that you need. Good smoke, you'll enjoy it. No complaints. I said, throw it in the bag, Garcon, to the front. And we went to the register, checked out, and here we are now. This is Garcon's choice. Now, Garcon don't be coming through a lot in most of these cases, but we're gonna see today.
Yeah. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Speaking of Garcon, I was greeted by my own Garcon this afternoon or this morning rather, and he led me to a stick, but it's not the stick I'm smoking. Took me right over to Davidoff, man. Took me right over to Davidoff. He said Davidoff got this new drop. They dropped a new one, and guess what? I was tempted, and I went with it, and I grabbed it. Davidoff, daggone taking my money again. Davidoff and Rocky Patel, I swear. New drops with Davidoff and Rocky Patel. Just take my money. I
Yeah,
gotta try it. I gotta try it. Even to the point of no matter what the price point is, I hate it. But guess what? Take my money. So Davidoff took my
Take
money, not for what I'm smoking today, but they got a new drop, and maybe I might smoke this next episode. Maybe I'll smoke it on my own personal time. But a Puro Dominicano, that's the new drop from Davidoff. So Garcon did his job today, got money out of me. Wasn't even trying to spend that much that much this morning, but got me. Daggone it. Better not steer me wrong. Not for the money I dropped today.
Don't be right a lot of times, man.
Don't be. That's the crazy thing is. You know what I mean? Like our palates are our palates, and we know what we like, but for some reason, Garcon, you would expect for them to know exactly how to hit somebody's palate just right, but they be missing.
Yeah.
Beaties.
What's up, Betty's?
Betty's, Beaties. But anyway, so what I am smoking today is, as I was going through my humidor and I'm looking around and I'm trying to figure out what to go with. I was trying to maybe steer towards my father's, but then my father's they're lacking the new releases, right? But then I look to my left and I see the Cohiba stand. I'm like, you know what? Cohiba haven't dropped anything recently either, not that I know of. You know, what's their latest and greatest? I don't really know, but I'm looking around. But then I run into the Series M, which is I think they released this line in 2021, so this is a more fairly recent cigar line or a series, whatever. But this 2025 Reserva Azul, so fairly new. 2025 released last year. The Series M released only 5 years ago, so it is a relatively new Cohiba vibe going on here. So I went with it. I'm saying let me do something that's new to this era. What's hot in this era? And we grabbed it. Rapper Dominicana Corojo. We got binder Nicaraguan, filler Nicaraguan, and that's pretty much it. So Dominican and Nicaraguan.
Okay. All right, we're gonna see how that works. We're gonna see how that works on the blend.
To jump this off, as far as like my initial impressions, I wasn't too happy with my initial impression. You know how you do that smell test. You know, see a little pervy sniff. Not much on the aroma there. Quick light, not much on the aroma on the first light either. So, not what I usually like. I like a robust initial aroma off the wrapper, off the release, off the first light. So Cohiba's missing with that so far, but taste is decent. Taste is decent. I just wish it had a little bit more as it comes to that aroma. I need that welcome aroma. You know how when you smell the eggs and bacon in the morning?
Yeah.
And that fresh coffee brewing in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Something that gets you going. I need that. I need that.
I feel you. Well, Cohiba, don't go down the lane of being more like Romeo y Julieta.
Yeah, don't get like vanilla on us. Yeah, don't get vanilla on us.
Yeah. Now, but Romeo had one of my top joints last year, so you know, Cohiba got a
And Romeo had a nice
one. You did well though, didn't
you?
You rated Weller, didn't you? So
yes,
they even.
Yeah. So I had Cohiba Weller last year.
All right, I'll take it back. I stand corrected.
All right, man.
So speaking of stand corrected, let's double back and stand corrected on some basketball talk. Man. You said you needed to go right some wrongs this week.
We got to right some wrongs, man. I don't know how you feel, but I know how I felt. So, granted, the Lakers against the Rockets, they did get past them in the first round. They did beat them last night, so they won the series. But in the few games leading up to them finally winning, they took some L's, and we gave LeBron a whole lot of praise. When he deserves it, he deserves it. But when he don't deserve it, come on, we gotta hold him accountable. Because guess what? You still putting that uniform on every day. You still lacing them laces up every day. So guess what? You're gonna be privy to the scrutiny, however we feel as basketball fans. And LeBron, we like, man, maybe there is a GOAT conversation. Maybe we should give him a little bit more, or not necessarily a GOAT conversation from us, but maybe we should be more tolerable to those who have that GOAT conversation about LeBron. Because you know what? He's showing out. He pulling the shots at the end of the game. He's trying to win the game. He's trying to go get it. And we appreciated that. We appreciate it. As old school basketball fans, we appreciated what we seen on the court. And we gave him a whole lot of praise. But then to follow that up with some below average play, no effort play. Maybe it's some old manism. We just got to talk about us hooping at our age. You know what I'm saying?
And
And
he
we ain't
younger
got.
than us.
But guess
So
what?
you know what I'm saying?
And he is younger than us, but we don't get paid like he get paid to play. We ain't got the, you know what I'm saying, the ability to take care of our
Spend
bodies
$1
the way he
million
takes care of
on
his
our
body.
body. We don't
Yeah,
do
I
that
can't do
either.
that. I wish I
Yeah.
could, especially as a soldier. I wish I could. I wish
Yeah.
I could put that kind of money into taking care of my body, but I can't. So you got some luxuries that we ain't got no the ability to take advantage of. So we got to hold you accountable, and then also you want to be considered the GOAT. You want to be considered the best. You want to be number two is not good enough for you. Number two is not good enough for you. You want to be number one, and then you have a lot of people who are Bron people who they're tearing Jordan down. They're looking at us like we got stars in our eyes. Like anytime we think about MJ, it's the greatest thing that we've ever seen. The 90s were a
Yeah.
bunch of plumbers. The 80s were a bunch of plumbers. So if you want to welcome that conversation on the flip side, guess what? We got to hold you accountable to when you ain't when you're not up to snuff. And the play that we've seen over the last couple of games, after we gave him all the props, nah, man, nah. Snap me back to reality real quick.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say some of that is the 40-year-old in him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
41, what he is? In the
41.
40s, man. Go back to the 40s, man. Them hips hurt
I
after he
get it.
did that, them
I
first two
get
or
it.
three games. You
That's,
know?
yeah, because he was falling on the floor. He had a lot of effort. He was getting to it. The boy
Yeah.
was getting busy. He was.
Right, man. But look, at the end of the day, yeah, I'm with you though. I get it. You know, the same way you compliment him, you gotta be honest about it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, hey, he did have some rough games, man. But they got out of there, and he'll
He
get
got
the
out of there.
opportunity to prove if that was just, you know, a couple one-offs, or if it's just gonna be more consistent bad play. You know, but we'll see. We'll see as far as it go with Braun.
Hey, that second round is not gonna be kind. I guarantee you, it's not gonna be kind.
It's not, but luckily for them, the West is set, so they'll be okay. They get the rest. The West is probably gonna win it this year because the East is still figuring their stuff out
Yeah,
over there.
yeah. I think so too. I think so too. But it ain't gonna be the Lakers. It ain't gonna be the Lakers. It
It
ain't gonna
ain't
be
gonna be the
Bron.
Lakers. It was
It
never
ain't
gonna
gonna
be
be
the
Lakers in
Lakers.
5. Ain't gonna be
No,
Lakers in 5.
it was never gonna be the Lakers. I'm gonna tell you this though. Out the East, whoever who's over there? We got
We got Cleveland,
Boston. Okay, the Knicks
Boston.
is set. We got Boston and the Sixers, 3-3. Your team in Orlando,
3-3.
3-3. And then we got 3-3 with Toronto and the Cavs.
Yeah.
That
They beat each
that's
other
that's
up.
gonna
The
be
East is beating each other up right now, trying to
the
get out the
East is
first
beating the
round.
hell out of each other in this first round, man. It's gonna be rough. The Knicks got a serious advantage right now. The fact that they got
Yeah,
the rest,
they got
that
it.
they
They
just
get a little bit of rest more than
override
everybody
the
else.
Hawks,
Yeah.
and now they get to chill.
Everybody else is going to a game 7, and New York ended their series first quarter of game 6.
Right. First quarter, it was over. The skunk rules, mercy rules, or whatever we used to call it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look. At any
House.
time in the
They
NBA,
housed them.
this should have this should have been skunk rules. This should have
Yeah.
been house rule. This should have been, hey, look, before the second quarter was over, let's just end this game. They just
Yeah.
cut it. You know what I'm saying? They should have just done like, hey, look, 50 points. Once you go with 50 points, just end the game. Just end the
End it,
game.
bro.
Once you hit 50, once you start beating the team by 50, just stop. We just stop here. Mercy rules.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
man.
one time that the NBA should have stepped in and issued a mercy rule. They'd be like, hey, look,
Yeah.
just shut it down. They had I think they had Young Jock performing at halftime. Had a bit of the saddest halftime show ever in life.
Bro.
Like just shut these open. Hey, let everybody out the building. Just evacuation. Just go
That
home.
was a
It's over with.
TKO, bro. The ref should have stepped in and just waved it off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Throw the towel in. You know, it's over. That was ugly.
Well,
It was
that
ugly,
had to
man.
been them. I don't know about I don't know the history, but I would have to say that is probably the worst beating in playoff history. Had to be. Not regular season play, but in the playoffs, that had to be the worst beating. Had to be.
especially for a closeout game when you
Mhm.
supposed to be fighting for your season. Man, I was so embarrassed for this city, and I'm not even a fan of the team. I was so embarrassed. I didn't show my face for a whole day. Like I'm like, man, this
I
is
ain't,
this is
ain't go outside. I
horrible.
ain't going outside, man. I can't go outside. I can't talk to nobody else outside of Georgia. Nah, man. Nah, man. Don't even talk to me. I ain't going outside. I can't even associate with this town.
Right, man. That was the worst, man. Hey, but going back to Braun, man, I thought about something with him, man. Did you hear when people were saying that he's been quoted as saying, I hope I made Mike proud for wearing 23?
Yeah, I did hear that. I did hear that.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on that? And
To
and
me,
and I say that let me set it up a little bit more. I asked what's
yeah,
your thoughts on
okay.
it because Braun has been the La media has been so hard on trying to tear
Yeah.
Mike's legacy down to
Hmm.
uplift Braun's legacy that
Hmm.
it's strange to now hear him come back and say, I hope I made him proud. But we all know you wore the jersey because of him.
Because of him. Yeah.
But idols became rivals and then it got weird. So now it's weird to see him go back and have
Yeah.
a idol moment, among that.
Yeah. Maybe he had a realization of his in and of himself. Maybe he felt the same way we felt after we gave him all the praise. And he's like, nah, man. I mean, come on. We get this is a tough game to play. And I am in a different era. This is life. But early on in his career, he gave it up to Mike. He always gave early in his career
Yeah,
before he
yeah.
became Liv Villain. He gave it up to Mike. He wore the 23. He idolized Mike growing up as a youth. When he came into the league, he gave
Admittedly.
Mike all the
Yeah.
prop for a bunch of years until he became Le Villain. And then for some reason he wanted it to be considered the greatest. And he wore it on his shoulders as nah, y'all got to consider me the greatest now. And then he started taking shots at the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and that's all part for the sport. It's like when it comes to competition, you know how like they do it in music and rap, and like I'm the GOAT, I'm the greatest. And you got to go after the, you know what I'm saying? You want to be the greatest, you got to go after the greatest. You
Yeah.
know, so he always started chasing it. Well, he always chased the GOAT of Michael Jordan, the ghost of Michael Jordan. But he gave it up to him early in the career. So it was just kind of like a full circle moment. And I'm thinking he's just having a full circle moment when it came to, I hope I make Mike proud. If anything, I hope I made him proud. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So getting away from the competition aspect and going back to the original point of view of giving it up to Mike like he did early in the career, I just think it's par for the course. It's just coming to that full circle moment. So I'm not annoyed by it, I'm not aggravated by it, I'm not surprised by it. I think it was due. That's the right thing to do. That's the way things should be looked at, or the way it should be looked at, and that's how the super LeBron fans should also look at it. Give it up to Mike.
Hey, I wonder if they have a bad relationship behind the scenes. Like, because him and Kobe and Mike had a great relationship. Now,
Mhm.
Kobe thought he was better than Mike. I've heard it said many times, you know what I'm saying? But they had a good relationship. So,
Yeah,
and Kobe always gave Mike his credit. Like, hey,
always,
I wouldn't
always.
be who I was without him. He gave me all the
Yeah,
advice. He was my mentor. He acknowledged it.
yeah,
But I
little
wonder
brother.
if quiet is kept, they had Bron and Mike just don't have a good relationship. And at some point, something got back to Bron that pissed him off. And that's when the whole I want to be labeled better than him kicked off.
That could very well be it. That could very well be it. And if anything, I would think that would be the difference between how Michael Jordan and Kobe's relationship was versus Mike and LeBron, because like Mike enjoyed that competition. Mike liked when Kobe went at him. He's like,
Yeah,
I like what I see in him. That's dope. Hey, let's bring it. And I'm gonna show you
yeah,
some things. I'm gonna teach you some things. And I'm gonna let you get one off on me, and boom, we're gonna go at it. It's cool.
yeah,
But he always gave it up to Mike. So it
yeah,
could have been something behind the scenes and personal. You
yeah. Because
know,
Kobe and Mike
sometimes
are kindred spirits at the
yeah,
end of the day. And
yeah.
LeBron and Mike don't have much of a relationship from all the said, but they're
Mhm.
not kindred spirits on
And
that court
yeah,
either.
the mentalities are different, completely different
Yeah,
mentality. So I can see them clashing outside of like not outside of basketball, but outside like off the court, like not relating to the court, just relating to like a mental mindset of how the approach is in, you know what I'm saying? And then also Kobe wasn't necessarily inside on the business side. LeBron, he gets into the business side of things too.
yeah,
And that whole business mindset. athlete mindset, you know what I'm saying, competition mindset, that probably kind of like came to a clashing point. So never know. Never know.
Yeah,
That could very
definitely.
well be it.
Patrina say, don't forget when LeBron played them again when Jordan was at the Hornets game
Ah,
as a
yeah, I
Hornet
remember
and
that.
LeBron dunked and then gave
Yeah,
him the look
he gave Mike the stare
and looked at
down.
Mike while he was done.
He gave Mike the little stare down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think that
That
was
could be
fun. I
what it
don't think
really
Mike
been.
mind that, something like that. Mike probably like, boy, you lucky I can't suit up in shorts. You know
You're
what I'm
like,
saying?
yeah,
I
I ain't
know
out
something
there.
burned with Mike a little bit competitively when that happened, but you know what I think though? I wonder, he said, I hope I made him proud. I kind of wonder if he did make him proud. Like I feel like there in ways he did make him proud, and I feel like there's ways he probably
Probably did.
didn't
Yeah. I
make
mean,
him
like
proud.
all the flopping and the dramatics, all that stuff, I'm pretty sure that irks him. That's gotta irk Mike. That's gotta
The
irk Mike.
team hopping too.
I can't see it no other way. Say what again?
The team hopping included. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Team hopping. Yeah.
yeah, the
Hotel riding.
legitimate, you know what I'm saying? Getting the coaches
Mhm.
fired. Mike was a loyal dude to his coaches. Yeah,
Mhm.
he retired because of a coach
Yeah,
situation. You know what I'm
you
saying?
get rid of Phil, I'm going too. If you get rid of
Yeah,
Phil,
at the
I'm
height.
gone.
And he wanted to go out on the shield. He wanted to go out and somebody beat me,
Yeah.
kick me out the
Yeah.
finals, and then I'll retire. He wanted to go out like that, but he left out to have Fields back. So I think there's some things he don't respect about Bron, man. I
Yeah.
just, even though he's probably proud of how far the guy took it, because we all are at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Anybody that
Yeah.
watched what he was when he came, if anybody that watched him in high school and saw what he was up against, we're all
Yeah.
proud of how far he went. Because I didn't think I
Yeah.
was looking at a guy that would be in the conversation of the greatest of all time at the time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Not,
So
not the greatest of all time. Like we looked at him like he's a phenomenon for sure. But at the same
yeah,
time, we
we
had
saw
plenty of
phenomenons.
phenomenons.
Yeah,
We
so
had
that
plenty
wasn't
phenomenons.
new.
Kevin Garnett was a phenomenon.
Yeah.
Uh, Vince Carter was a phenomenon.
Yeah, J.R.
We
Ryder
had
was a phenomenon at
J.R. Ryder
once
was
upon a time.
a
You know what I'm saying?
phenomenon.
Like we see
So
guys that come in.
everybody has a potential, but to actually hit that potential, reach that potential, yeah, everybody's
Yeah,
proud of LeBron for that. Because like
yeah,
a lot of these LeBron fans didn't see LeBron play in high school. Like we watched the televised games of LeBron playing in high school, wondering what he's going to become. So we've seen the whole story of LeBron. A
yeah,
lot of the LeBron fans they didn't see the whole story of LeBron and like kind of being that uncertainty of what he's going to be. Even on that first game, we watched the first game. I remember watching the first game with you in the dorm. We was in the dorm watching the first game. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? And seeing his career. We watched the whole thing. So of course we're proud. But nobody knew for sure that this is what it was going to be, that he was going to break records like he broke records. Because phenomenons happen all the time, really. And then
yeah.
not all of them live up to their
And they
potential.
all burn out. I wouldn't have been surprised if Brown would have been one of them guys came in, had a good 5 seasons, and then fluttered
Mhm.
out. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he
Yeah.
didn't, he got my credit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just in that
Wade was
alone.
a phenomenon. Melo was a phenomenon. We had a lot of phenomenons. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
definitely,
So
definitely. Hey man, you wanna get into a little halfway review of this stick or what?
yeah. Because I actually have a few thoughts about this cigar right now. I am literally confused. I don't know to be happy about what I'm smoking, and I don't know if I want to be disappointed about what I'm smoking. Because I have a lot of good things, and then some things that aren't quite settled yet. They're not quite settled yet. So I've noticed I've never smoked a cigar to where I've noticed the change from puff to puff, right? And this is what this cigar is getting me. Like as far as like one tasting note that I'm having, I'll get into my tasting notes a little bit later on. But I literally I tasted the flip of the tasting notes, and that is very unique in
In
a cigar.
between.
Yes. I tasted the overlap happen. You don't really get that a lot of times. Like you notice
Right.
over time, like, okay, I'm getting something different. I literally got the shift happen in the moment. So that's dynamic in a sense. So
Yeah.
that's something that confuses me right now. I don't know what to think. But shout out to Cohiba for giving me a cigar that is eventful right now. Very
Yeah,
eventful.
that's a new experience, man. That sounds like that could be a good thing, but I don't know if it's a good thing because I didn't experience it. But it
Yeah,
sounds like something I would want to have a
yeah,
transition. We go from
yeah,
this to somewhere between these two to now this. That
yeah,
sounds smooth to
yeah.
me.
Yeah. It's very eventful right now, but it's leaving me perplexed. I gotta say that it's leaving me a little bit. Do I like it or do I not? It's interesting, but do I like it or do I not? I don't know. I don't know.
So for me, I'm gonna do the same thing as you. I'm gonna hold off on the tasting notes. In the meanwhile, I'll just give an overall synopsis of how I feel about it. And for me, I think this cigar is making me feel. I feel decent. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I feel too high, too low. I'm right where
Floating in between.
right in the middle there, where I should be. This is cigar number 2 for me for the day, and it always seems like when I do that, cigar 2 is always less exciting than cigar 1 for me. So I don't know if I've ruined my
It's
palate
appetite,
again.
man. It's appetite. You ruin your appetite. Can we ask you what you smoked earlier? What'd you have?
Edge Habano.
Okay. One of those solid boys. We
Yeah,
enjoy that edge, and it
yeah.
usually always hits you where you want to. So anything that's outside of that might have tilted the
Might
scale
have
for
ruined the
you.
palate a little bit, and that's somebody might be like, hey man, this new world's better than the edge. How'd you let it ruin it? But once again, it's
Get you
all
what you want.
it's all a matter of your opinion anyway.
Yeah. It depends on if it's giving you what you want in the moment that you want it. Like you mentioned,
There you
you were
go.
smoking a
Bingo.
cigar earlier this week, and you what did you say? Like you feel like
I
somebody
bit
like you
into a
just
barbecue grill. Like,
yeah. And sometimes you might want that, like on a cold winter day. I
yeah.
smoke one of those. I like it, but it might not have been what you wanted for a morning stick too. I think you
It
had it in the
was
morning
not.
too.
Yeah, it was in the morning. My morning meditation that I tell y'all I do in the morning when I get my
With some
head together, I
charcoal.
just get my thoughts, and then I had barbecue in my mouth, and I was like, man, I don't want mesquite at 9 in the morning. I'm good, so
Well,
it wasn't
that
it.
char first
Yeah,
thing in the morning.
yeah, it
Anyway,
just won't for me. Like just I scooped right in there to clean the grill out and took all them ashes and just said,
uh,
that- yeah, it was horrible.
that
But
ain't
the
it.
stick itself ain't a horrible stick, but it just was the worst
Wrong
time to
time.
do it.
Yeah, wrong place, wrong time. I feel you on that.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Yeah. Speaking of wrong place, wrong time for some travelers who
yeah.
were probably
That
looking
was
to
a good one.
travel somewhere, hopefully maybe somewhere exotic, maybe somewhere to go see their family, maybe for a wedding, maybe for a funeral, maybe for a vacation, whatever it is, taking their kids. No, it's not spring break anywhere right now. I don't think it is. But
Work. We'll say work.
maybe somebody had to go get some money.
Yeah.
Somebody had to go get some money and they was relying on a flight. And then flights got canceled last minute. Spirit Airlines, man, they done. Took their last
Not
flight.
Spirit done. They
Spirit
done.
done. Spirit Airlines is done for. No more Spirit Airlines. If you had a flight, you had a ticket, and you were planning to go somewhere, guess what? Sorry.
Who'd ever thought we'd be around to see the day Spirit has gone forever?
Who would have thought? I ain't gonna say I would have thought it, but am I surprised? Nah, not really, man. Not really. Sad. I'm
What were the reasons that
honestly sad to see it go.
you listed the reasons a little earlier, man? What's the
Yeah.
reasons?
So the biggest thing was they were supposed to get like what 500 million from like a Trump bailout plan or whatever.
Yeah.
But all stemmed from going bankrupt a couple of times. I think it was like the second bankruptcy they had to go through and trying to climb out of this debt. Also with the fuel prices being so high, it's like how do you cover that cost? And then you lose all this funding, you go bankrupt, you have to got to bankrupt the company, and then try to get the money back, and then you don't get the bailout money that you were looking for. And we all know Spirit Airlines is usually, you click through and you try to find your flight, and you go with low to high. Give me the cheapest first. Spirit Airlines is always going to be at the top. Spirit Airlines, Frontier, boys like them, they're gonna be at the top. They're gonna get you a cheap flight. Landing might be a little rough. They might not have all the amenities, but they're gonna get you there. One thing I can say about Spirit Airlines, anytime I've flown them, they ain't never let me down. They got me where I wanted to go.
You better
And their price
not
is
have no
cheap.
bags with you though, because boy,
No bag.
they gonna get their
They gonna
money
hit
on
you
the
with the bag.
bags.
But see, that's a good thing when I travel. I got a backpack. That's it. I'm gonna stuff everything I get in that backpack. Usually I ain't traveling for very long anyway. It's gonna be a couple of days here and there. So I can get everything I need in a backpack. I'm good.
Yeah,
ain't no carry on luggage. Ain't checking no bags. They ain't charging me extra. They're gonna hit you. They're gonna hit you for some money. They're gonna charge you.
heavy for them bags, man. But look, everything you named was cool. I understand logically everything you named, but where was the self accountability? Where was the
Mm.
bad service? And what was that
Ooh,
at on the list of
ooh,
reasons why they didn't make it? Did that
ooh.
make the list?
That didn't make the list. Not from the news I seen. That wasn't part
Ah,
of the reports.
wasn't. They didn't
Wasn't part of the
consider that.
report I
And one of the
seen.
reasons maybe we all hate having to deal with you. And if we can avoid it, we would rather avoid it, even though it's cheaper.
They give you that McDonald's service.
Yeah. They give that McDonald's service, that Popeye service. Ain't nobody consider that as a reason. That might
Hey,
be part of why you was
that
bankrupt
might be
from the
part.
jump.
Yeah,
We don't want to do business with you. Like we're forced to. Like, Spirit is like it's Section 8. You know what I'm saying? You do what you gotta do. But if I can get out of here, I'm getting out of here. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. So Spirit Airlines, Frontier might be next. That might be the next one. So
Hey,
the
look,
future of these cheap airlines that don't give us the customer service. But hey, look, like I said, Spirit got me where I needed to go.
Spirit has got me where I need to go to. And the times I've flown it, I always say never again.
Never
That's the
again.
last time. I won't
You
do
know,
that again.
that's the crazy thing. I always say that every single time, and I've flown Spirit multiple times, and every
Yeah.
single time, every single time, I'm like, I ain't do this again. Give me Delta, give me Delta, give me
Ain't doing
American
it again.
Airlines, give me somebody that's what I'm saying, one of them Fortune 500s.
Yeah.
Give me something that's reputable. Give me somebody that's a hub.
And I've been to the airport a few times recently, and every time I go, you hear chaos over there in the Spirit line. And I'm in Atlanta, so you already know.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah,
showing up to the Spirit line. So it's people in there,
we
and
show up to it for real.
and they doing us dirty in there, man. It's arguments and stuff. It's just chaos.
Yeah,
If you ever hear cursing, look down and you're gonna see them spirit colors where the cursing is coming from.
Spirit. Where's it coming from? Spirit.
It's coming from
Them,
spirit, and it might be the
them over
employee
there.
laying into the
You see
person
that black and
flying.
yellow? See that
You
black and
see,
yellow? That's Spirit. It's
see
going
that
down.
black and yellow, they laying in some customer behind down there. It's an employee fussing them out. Hey man, I get back to the same conversation. I'm about to segue this into my whole disdain for customer service in general today.
Mm-hmm.
People don't respect customers, man. They don't take no pride in customer service. They don't take no pride in work. People don't care about their jobs. And guess what? These jobs is finding ways to get rid of you, or you're just gonna run the company in the ground and then you ain't got no job. So all these Spirit employees who was out here treating the customers like crap, guess
Ain't
what?
got no
You ain't got
job.
no
Ain't got no
job.
job.
You ain't got
And
nothing to
Delta ain't gonna
do.
hire you. Delta ain't gonna hire you.
Delta don't want that mess. You think
Put
Chick-fil-A want them Popeyes workers? They don't want them.
nope. Nope. Put Spirit on your resume if you want to. Put Spirit on you. They might get JetBlue might take them. JetBlue might take them.
Yeah, JetBlue might.
Frontier take them.
That's
Who
it.
airline is the best? You say you never flown out of Spirit before. You probably got that good money, Patrina. That's probably why.
Yeah.
And anybody who had a ball out on a budget took that Spirit flight.
Yeah. I like Delta, by the way, Patrina. I'm biased to Delta being here in Atlanta, but I don't know that that's the best. I can't say for certain. But
United get it in. United to get it in.
yeah.
United straight.
United also is a good one. But I want to say this also regarding it, man. A friend of mine sent me a video today. He was riding by Walmart and he just saw all the drones laid out there, and it's just like
This
the
drone drop
drones
off
is
joints.
delivering to drop off packages, and there go the delivery service game. You about to get replaced by the robots. You know what I'm saying? So everybody who's giving bad service out here, make yourself valuable. I'll yell it from the highest mountain, and I hope that people realize it. Yes, you hate your job sucks, whatever. They ain't paying you enough, whatever. Put value in it, man, if you want to keep it. Because at the end of the day, man, they looking to replace all of us. We're liabilities. We cost them money.
Or even if you want something better, even if you're not trying to keep that job, do your job well so you can take those qualities and put into another job that might be a little bit better than where you are. It's okay if you got to start at Popeyes, but hone your customer service skills. Take what you learn from there and then put it somewhere else. Like I always would say this, like the job that I valued the most was working at Marriott. Was Marriott the most glamorous job? Yeah, I had my little suit and tie, and I was at the front desk doing my thing, and I had my empowerment, and I could, you know what I'm saying, I can give bad customer service. I can make people feel bad about their stay if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't get into a room, and I can be all nasty if I wanted to. But I learned so much from that job, like just with the people skills, interpersonal skills, how to solve problems in the moment, and things like that. And I took that job seriously as far as how to be able to help and assist customers and build tools within myself. You know what I'm saying? Did it pay me a lot of money? No, it paid me $8.25 an hour when I first started at that job.
Yeah.
$8.25. And I think I capped out before I joined the military at 10.67. Wasn't making no money there. You know what I'm saying? But I never took my bad days out on my customers. I always try to help the customer the best way I can because I knew it was going to make me better as far as honing my skills, as far as problem solving, how to figure things out, how to be a good steward to other people, and thinking that, hey, if I'm being a good steward to other people, that's only going to bring good energy and good things back to me, which it ended up actually doing. You know, I got another job off of that job because I did such a good job in front of these customers who were able to take care of me and swing that into something else. You know what I mean? That's one thing that people have to look at their jobs. Even if you're unhappy in the position that you're in, it's all right. Get it for yourself.
Yeah, you work for yourself at the end of the day. We all
Mhm.
do. It's all a reflection of how you view yourself, and your work is a reflection of you and your outlook on the world. So people
Mhm.
really got to do better with that, man. I know
Yeah,
you don't care, but you do it for you. You don't do it for others.
good
You
for
don't
you.
do it for the manager that's never going to promote you. You know what I'm saying? You
You
do
don't
it
do
so
it for
you
the
can go out and be
CEO
proud
and
of
the
your
owners
own
who
work
making all the money.
and build
Yeah,
your
you do.
skill set. Like D said earlier, build your skill set and take that somewhere else. But if you just got a bad attitude, you ain't gonna be able to cut it on and off like you think you are going into your next position because you got bad habits you're
It's
gonna be
in
carrying
you.
into it.
It's in you. Yeah, yeah. That's the skill that you hone. You hone bad customer service. You build you hone bad habits. You burn. I mean, you build the unwillingness to bend and compromise and understand and empathy and all those things. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah,
guarantee you, those
man.
Spirit Airline, a lot of those Spirit Airline employees probably ain't gonna get another airline job. Maybe Frontier. maybe, maybe Frontier. But that's
If you
about
lucky.
it. American Airlines ain't taking you. United ain't taking you. Delta definitely ain't taking you.
But this the worst part. None of them considered the fact that they might not had a job today. You know what I'm saying? Nobody
Yeah.
thought that announcement was coming, and now everybody gonna be sitting around looking like, "Woe is me! It's over."
Hmm.
It was always coming to an end. You contributed to the death of it, like you know. So
Yeah.
got to get over that. Katrina say, man, when she work at the nursing home, my residents be looking for me when I'm off, yeah, because when she take vacation, it be like
Hey.
that. People start looking for people that they respect and they appreciate at the end of the day.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
you got to be
Yeah.
that type of person, and it
Yeah.
make
Put
you
yourself
feel
in a good
good. You
position.
know, what I'm saying?
It does. Like what goes around comes around. And that good stuff that you do for people, if nothing else, it making you feel good on the inside is gonna propel you to something better. It's gonna propel you to do better, to want
Yeah,
better, and then to acquire better. It just is. This is just
yeah.
that's just the way things go.
Hey, I do want to touch on one other point though. It's interesting how these corporations, these big giant companies, they have a tough time in this economy managing the money and they got to get bailed out. But then you
Mhm.
got like regular people who can't get that same little look.
Yeah,
And when I
ain't
say
nobody
regular
pulling us out.
people,
We
really
bailing us out.
the middle class is in trouble because
Ain't no
the poor,
bailouts.
they got help.
They
The
get some
poor can get
assistance. Yeah,
bailed out. The rich, I don't need to be bailed out. I'm rich.
I got it. Yeah,
I get tax
and
breaks
if I
too.
run into trouble, yeah, yeah. I'm about to say if I get into a little bit of a bind, I got tax. I got things I can take advantage of to get me out
Right.
of this situation.
Now the
But for
middle
us in the middle
class,
class,
you done. You too poor to properly invest to get rich, and you're too rich to get a helping hand. You know what I'm saying? When times get hard, but you're just good enough right there in the middle. So when the prices of everything going up, you feel it, but you can pay for it.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
The middle class is a tough spot to be, and nobody has pity for you in the middle class.
yeah, yeah. So
But you
you better do
expecting to
it.
pull yourself up by your bootstraps. So, Trump tried to save him, but at the end of the day, Spirit should have pulled itself up by his bootstraps.
Yeah, should do the right thing, put the right things in place. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a lot of empty counters, a lot of empty kiosks now. Poor Spirit. I mean, do you think?
Mhm.
Do you think maybe they couldn't pay for good employees? I wonder what the wages were, like the comparison of wages between a Spirit versus, one of your bigger airline companies. I wonder what the difference is, like the differential, um,
I'm sure
or
it
the
was
separation.
noticeable.
Yeah,
They probably got paid worse, more than likely. I
yeah,
have to assume it, and that's part of the game because they were offering lower prices. But
hmm,
I mean, you offer lower price. Like people say, you pay for what you get. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
like,
That's pretty
we're
much it. Yeah,
offering lower wages because now we can only pay our employees less, and your flight experience is less also. So I mean, they kind of ran their risk when they took on that model. But
mm-hmm.
you find companies like even Dollar Tree ain't the dollar store no more. You know what I'm saying? They adjusted.
25.
So Spirit should have
Mr. Young's
adjusted,
gonna be a dollar
but they
fifty.
couldn't adjust
Yeah,
because nobody wanted to pay for that crap anyway. So if you start charging more, what are you going to do? You got to change your whole reputation now. So
yeah,
they were in a bad
yeah,
spot for as that goes.
yeah. And even if they charge more, they weren't gonna pay the employees more to get quality employees.
No, they
So
weren't. They weren't. So bad
yeah, man.
business model. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Is
but
what
but
I
real
say.
quick before we move on, do you think we'll ever go to autonomous flights?
Yeah.
You think that's happening? Well, you mentioned drones already. We know we got Waymo going on, and Waymo acting up right now. I done seen some things about Waymo blocking streets, accidents, all kind of crazy stuff, man. But hey,
Y-
autonomous airlines. You think one's coming?
yeah, I think so because I mean it's not like the pilot is sitting there like you know this the whole time, 10 to 2 the whole time on the
Yeah, yeah,
flight,
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah,
flying
yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, they launched that bad boy, going to flight, and then when it's time to land, all right, strap it
I
in
got it.
to get behind the gun, start pulling some things, hitting some buttons, and doing their thing, right? They get it in
Yeah.
the air,
So
they get it down.
they only necessary for 2 steps of the process. So how long before they figure out them 2 steps and then they take the human out of it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
because what's gonna happen is it's gonna be like the self-checkout lines. You know how it's
Mhm.
one dude over there making sure you don't steal nothing in the self-checkouts,
Mhm.
but you
Yeah.
really doing it yourself. Them
Mhm.
flights is gonna eventually start doing it itself, and they just gonna have the pilot in there to step in if they need to.
Yeah.
And then that's gonna be when they finally show the pilots the door, like, hey, it's been about 5 years now. Y'all just been watching to make sure it can land. It
We
can
good.
land. We
Yeah,
good now,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah. And then not even that, they could do it remote probably. They can land
Yeah.
and somebody sent back in the office real quick. All right, plane
Video
number
games.
flight 1736. All right, it's time to land it. Boom.
Yeah,
Hit the button. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? It'd be
I mean,
crazy.
the kids been practicing that for the last 20 years. You know what I'm saying? 30 years practicing that skill. So
Mhm.
the remote controlling your video games, it's a
Yeah,
matter
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah,
time
yeah,
before
yeah.
that takes place.
Hey, imagine somebody flying your plane from remote control somewhere.
I know. I
You
know.
about to land it, spill some juice real quick. Ah, dang, my bad. Plane go like
It's coming, bro. I don't see that as far-fetched. So yeah, that's around the corner.
yeah,
It's
man.
around the corner,
I don't know. I
man.
can't trust it, man. Just like I can't trust Waymo, I ain't gonna be able to trust no. The thing, but here's the thing. I was about to say I can't trust it, but we probably won't even know it. Delta probably already got autonomous flying, and they won't.
For all
They
I
tell us.
know, I
They
ain't
gonna tell
seen a
us.
pilot in
They don't see the
years.
pilot. Exactly.
Yeah,
You see them. You see the people with the joints on, with the suit on, with the badges. They get on the plane. Are they really flying it? Are they really making it take off? They could be
I
doing
don't
the
even
self
see him
checkout
on the
thing.
planes,
Could be
bro.
doing
I
the self
just see him
checkout thing
walking through
right
the
now.
airplane. I mean, I see him walking through the airport, but I don't see him
Yeah.
on the planes either.
Yeah. They could be doing a self checkout right now. They could be doing self checkout right now, just on the plane, just feet up, making sure the plane land, make sure the plane don't land. I mean, plane and then make sure the plane lands and make sure the plane takes off. That's it. They probably already got autonomous flying, take
For
off
all I
and
know.
landing.
Yeah,
They just there just to make sure everything good. Ain't no
yeah,
telling.
facts. Well, shoot, man. Let's go and review these sticks, man. Uh, I'll jump
Okay,
in with mine.
okay, do it.
So, New World by AJ Fernandez, is more what you expect from New World. Let's just be honest, man. Let's just
It's
jump
the
into it.
same.
It's
Okay.
cool. It's
It's
cool.
cool.
Is it can I just enjoy this and chill like with somebody? If like we sitting around having a conversation at the cigar bar or at the crib or something, and in the back on the porch or something, just smoking, I
Mhm.
could just smoke it and enjoy it. But am I gonna be sitting around like, man, this is a mighty fine cigar and looking down at what did they do it?
Mhm.
Nah, it's
No,
cool
it's
though.
not that. It's not
Yeah,
that.
it's not that. It's not that. Good draw on it. Burn's been a little uneven, so take it for what you want, as far as the construction with that. The aroma of the smoke, not that enjoyable for me. It's a very toasty stick. Um, I don't care for super toasty sticks, and this has
Mhm.
got it's more toastiness to it than I care to enjoy. It's got a little espresso, it's got a little sweetness to it, got some earth on it, and some woodiness to it also. Uh, I would say maybe a little cocoa in there, a little chocolate or something in the mix too. And that's primarily what I'm picking up on. I feel like some spice may be about to kick up right now, but I'm only in the early stages of experiencing that, so I can't even confirm that. But that's
Mhm.
generally what it is. All notes that you would enjoy in a cigar, but
Yeah.
just a little too
It's
dry
just
for
nothing.
me, man. Yeah, just
Okay.
a little too dry, man, with the toastiness. But and you don't expect that from the dark wrapper sticks, but that's what I'm getting
Yeah.
at this point in time. So
Yeah.
I don't care for that dryness personally. Uh, but it is what it is. So for me, I'll go. It's not a stick that you can complain about whatsoever, even though I might not sound enthusiastic about it. But from 1 to 5, I'll go with about a 3.7 on it. About a
Okay.
3.7.
Okay. Okay.
Above average stick, enjoyable stick, but just not a great stick. Don't fall into that
That's
great
New World.
category.
I was hoping that you gave me something else, but when you said New World, that's immediately where my mind went. Like, man, you're probably gonna have that experience that you just mentioned. It just doesn't do anything to make me want to come back to it. Has no replay value for me at all. I don't want to rewind the tape and say, play that again. I don't want to spin that back.
Yeah, I just don't.
Just never,
If
it
I
just
if I
never
go to
do.
somebody's house and they like, hey man, come outside, smoke a cigar with me, and he hand me the New World, I'll
You're
smoke
gonna be
it.
mad. Yeah.
I ain't be mad. I'll chill with him. I won't be like, hey, you got something else in there? I'll take the New World and smoke it. But like you say, will I go out and look for this afterwards? Man, I gotta go. I'm craving that New World. Probably not.
Hmm.
So sorry, AJ.
Hey man, it is what it is, man.
Speaking of, AJ ain't
Yeah.
really been on my top of my hit list lately either. In general,
It's
like
a
I don't.
trusted name. AJ's a trusted name. But you're
He
right.
is, but I don't be just thinking about AJ no more these days, man. Like AJ
Mhm.
gonna have to get back in good graces with me because I used to throw
Yeah.
AJ right in there with Arturo, and now I just feel like
Mhm.
Arturo's
Separation. It's a separation.
separation is there. Yeah,
Yeah. 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 And the crazy thing is, I feel like they do more. They do better in, um,
collabs.
yeah, collaborations and being that help for other cigars. But when you have
Yeah,
AJ Fernandez as the major name of the cigar, that's never the one. But you see them behind the scenes for other cigars that are really great. They're really good assists, but on their own, they're it's it's not necessarily throwaway, but it's just okay, just okay.
yeah, they're a great team player. That's a good point you bring up. They fantastic
Mhm.
team player. They're gonna do well in a team environment, but when it's ones, they
Yeah,
playing ones, it just kind of be like,
when they playing
I
once, yeah, that's it, yeah.
yeah.
And that's what keeps you coming back because you see the name and you see the collaborations. And you're like, dang, they make some really great collaborations, but
Yeah. The respect is there. I have a
yeah,
respect for him, but
it's like
yeah,
it's like a hit maker. Somebody who can make hits with somebody else, but when it's time for them to release their own project, it's never hits.
Timberland. You like, hey
Timberland.
man, Timberland got some hits, and then he drop his solo stuff. You like, I don't want to hear that, Tim.
Yeah, nah, dud. That's exactly what it
Yeah,
is. That's exactly what AJ Fernandez does when it comes to their cigars. But anyway, but hey, look, to be expected. I expected that. So Cohiba Series M, 2025 Reserva Azul. This cigar has taken me through several emotions. and I'm gonna attempt to keep it short and get through most of what I've been experiencing with this cigar. So to take you from the first light, well, take it from the very first hands-on experience, like I mentioned, did a little smell test, dry puff test, not much giving, right? Didn't give much at all, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be some trouble, right? Because usually, like, you get some flavors off of a cigar, and it'll kind of give that precursor of what you're going to get, and it's going to be like, okay, this is going to be nice, or this is going to be too spicy, or not good at all. It's going to be a dud. This gave me dud vibes at the very beginning. First light, first first dry puff, and trying to get the aroma off the wrapper itself gave me nothing. So it gave me dud vibes off the rip. Lighting it, the draw was smooth, and that's where it won. And I think that's just a Cohiba thing. Cohiba just does great construction. So the draw was the ease of draw, top notch, and I'm gonna give it some points for that. Initial spice, light, but it was there. Gave you some kick to let you know, hey, I am a cigar. You do have me lit. I'm going. I did give it some cedar in the very beginning, and that did help with some flavors too, because like it took a while from the flavors to start kicking up. Very flavorless in the very beginning with just some light peppers. The cedar did help dress it up a little bit, but then once it got going, the flavor started kicking in, and it came in quick, fast, in a hurry, in and out. It was like weaving in, tag teaming. You know what I'm saying? Cage match, whatever you want to call it. A flavor came in here. I got some cocoa that jumped in the very beginning, so that light spice jumped in with some cocoa. Cocoa came out, and then got some oak. That oaky taste came in, and it
Mm-hmm.
gave me this like wood chip feeling, like when you put wood chips on the grill idea. So I got that wood chip vibe, and then after that, then it got a little this fruity taste to it. Couldn't necessarily put my finger on exactly what the fruity taste was. Was like a fig, or was it like a raisin or something like that? But it was something in that vein, something there. Then that after that came in and out, and then I kind of got like this bourbon barrel taste. I don't know if that's necessarily how the wrappers or the fillers were curated, but I got some barrel bourbon or bourbon barrel type of taste, and that's where I'm at right now, going into that second third before the second third finishes out. And it was like in and out. I tasted the transitions, the differences of the flavors, and they were very prominent. The mixture of them wasn't the best mixture of like how they were EQ'd, but flavors came in and out, made it a very eventful cigar. A lot of different flavors, all at not necessarily all at one time, but all in one smoke. So it gives you a lot. Gives you a lot. Now, all those that it gives you, is it going to be the greatest on your palate? Maybe not. Maybe not. And that's where it might have missed again. If it would have just kind of stayed on one of those flavors and then just got more rich and settled into something, it would have done better, in my opinion. So the identity of it, maybe that is the identity of it, that it just has a lot going on, but it doesn't stay on something to where it like really sets into your palate and says, ooh, that's the identity of the cigar, and this is why I like the cigar. And then that's going to be a miss for me, especially where I'm looking at with the cigars that I like right now and what I lean to, that Padron 1964, that Plasencia, um, Alma Fuerte, and that Oliva V. And it's tough to measure a cigar up against those guys, but we are talking Cohiba here, so it's fair. It's unfair, but it's fair because we are talking Cohiba. Um, so to give this cigar a rating out of 5, I'm gonna do better than you, but I'm gonna do under 4, only because it just did not give me something to really hang my hat on. So I'm gonna say a 3.9. 3.9 for the cigar.
Okay. Well, man, right at the cusp of being one of those sticks, it
Yeah.
just didn't quite cross the threshold, man.
Yeah,
So
I
I
think
ain't
if it
mad
would
at
have
that.
landed something, maybe it could have crossed the threshold for me. But it's like, I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know. I don't know where I'm at with this cigar. So we'll see how it finishes up as I go into my later smoke, maybe today or tomorrow, and finish this cigar up and see where it goes and see if it finally sticks on something. But as it stands right now, 3.9.
Okay. All right. Well, there you have it, man. That is this week's episode of the Cigars and Everything Else podcast, man. We up out of here. Keep your sticks
Keep
up
them up.
high.
Keep them up. Unless it's New World.
Unless it's New World. Put that hoe
AJ.
down.